The American Airlines Center looking for a Mavericks win here in downtown Dallas. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Utah Jazz coming to this one following a loss to the Rockets in Houston. Williams can't get it to go.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Williams with a clean look. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The shot by Williams, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. We're about 1 minute into the first. Good, nice job down low.
Boy, Markkanen uses his size to great effect down low.
Pass to Doncic. A three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Williams for three. Left side Markkanen. Outside for George. 2 on the clock. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Barnes outside. Back to Doncic. Driving the lane. It's good. Doncic has got 5 now.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Now here's Williams. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. A 3 ball. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Fires for 3. And no good that time.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Dallas moving it around. The 3 for Doncic. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Utah. Right side Markkanen. Pass to George. Trey. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
And when he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. And can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss. Wide open.
Out left of the wing. Here's Bailey, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Williams. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Connects from 3-point range.
Well, Kyle Kuzma starts making 3-point shots, turn the lights out. This guy is so smooth.
Here's Barnes. Pass to Lively. Back to Doncic. Six on the shot clock. Off on the layup. Utah leading. Outside for George. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Kuzma. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. To the wing on the left. Outside, George. Outside, Markkanen. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5. Up and in on the layup. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Mavericks will go for a different look here. So it's Utah now. George looking around. Doncic with the steal. Gonzalez with it. George picks him up. Here's Branham. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Jazz on offense. And here's George. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Right side, Markkanen. Outside, George. Releases. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for Utah.
Substitution on the court.
1:27 left to play in the first. Doncic. In the dunk by Doncic.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Now into the lineup for your match. Number 7.
Bull inside. The shot by Evans. Nobody around. The Jazz with another miss. The Mavericks leading. Here's Branham. Misses the 3. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Bull. Driving inside. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Here's Gonzalez. Off target with his 3. And Hachimura with a clear path to the rack. Finished off the break. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Gonzalez. No scoring in this one. And the 3 off target. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. And it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz lead by 4. We're back after this from American Airlines Center.
18.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Utah Jazz.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
And Bull wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And the rejection by Evans. Down low. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And we talk often about Bull's scoring ability, but they're nice dime from the big fella.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Barnes left side. Lets the three fly. They get the rebound. No good that time. Jazz leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bull is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
To the left side wing. Pass to Bailey. It's stolen by Hachimura. On the wing, Evans. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Hachimura's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz. He takes it in, and Bull sends it back. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The shot comes out. Evans with some nice D. 17-foot shot on the way. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
Well, just it's easy to say this guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Well, Kyle Kuzma has always been a crazy confident person. He said, I've always had this incredible self-belief that no matter who I'm on the court with, I'm the best player. And that's gotten me to this level. That's gotten me to where I am. So my irrational confidence has always been a key thing for me. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he owns it, David. I like that. Thanks.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
The shot by George, wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got 5 points so far.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Williams' shot is off. Jazz leading by 6. Here's Markkanen. Sweet move. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
3 points.
Markkanen's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Markkanen sees an opportunity to make one of the easier threes in the NBA. That location in the corner, such valuable real estate.
And the Mavericks call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Both teams changing it up here. Mavericks trailed by 9. Outside Gonzalez. Here we go.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now, here is George. 5 points in the game. For the 3. Gonzalez's shot is off. Utah leading by 7.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:58 left to play here in the second quarter. With the drive, his second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Lively. Oh, he misses the dunk. Kuzma outside. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Utah lead.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Branham. Back to Gonzalez. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound, Utah. And 1:01 left now here in the second. They set the pick. From the arc. Branham pulls it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Jazz leading by 11.
Mavericks foul. Number 7.
The Jazz have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting. Just about 73%.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's tipped. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Williams, that's good.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Here's Gonzalez. Got a piece of it. One-on-one fast break. There's Williams with the 3. And so it's Utah riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Down by 15. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. At That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
They see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide-open looks.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Outside, Markkanen. Outside, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Yep, that one goes.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Now, here's George. 7 points in the game. Takes a 3. And Lively pulls it down.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Jazz leading by 11. Markkanen in the corner. There's the 3. And Lively pulls it down.
Well, when 0 for 3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And, Greg, it just seems like every night Kyle Kuzma is going to put up double digits.
And he has the potential to be a double-double threat. Just needs to get more aggressive on the glass.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
I think we've certainly seen Kyle Kuzma grow in his maturity and understanding about the game. It's not always about the scoring. It's what contributes to winning, and he has really grown in that aspect.
Dallas shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Williams. 5 points in the game. And Williams slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. That one falls. Bailey's got 10 points in the game.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside, Markkanen. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a business. What we're trying to demonstrate is that if you invest in sports with the young, fast-growing population in Africa, there is a huge opportunity for high returns. Kevin?
Yeah, looks, DA, like a win-win, and we thank you for your report. Dallas calls timeout. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Outside, Gonzalez. Dallas again missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Kuzma. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for him.
Boy, smart decision from Kuzma right there. Skilled getting the basketball to his teammate.
And here's Barnes for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. shoots, and Utah again with the bucket.
Assist goes to
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive. What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's George. After the Mavericks pick up 3. Pass to Williams. Puts up a deep 3. The Mavericks pull it in. From past the arc. Gonzalez's shot is off. Jazz leading by 18. Outside Williams. Traps in the tray. Williams has got 8 here in the quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Dallas calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. Mavericks trailed by 21.
2 minutes.
Right side Gonzalez. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Bull. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
There's a minute 34 left here in the third quarter. Back to Gonzalez. Three-pointer. That shot misses.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Schroeder's got 5. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Out to Gonzalez. There's the pick. Back to Noel. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Shoots it up. The Mavericks pull it in. Right side Gonzalez. No good from outside. Gets it off. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Utah in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Jazz leading by 23. Now Schroeder. Well, we know that scoring in the league, Doris, has been on the uptick this era. Do you see that trend continuing?
It's hard to imagine, Kevin, that it won't unless the league makes an adjustment to bring a little bit more defense back into play. That is something you've heard Steve Kerr talk about. Have we tilted the scales too much to favor the offense? We'll see what happens.
Going inside.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. To the right side. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Haley. Good work defensively by Hachimura.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
That's good from Schroeder.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. On the wing, Doncic. It's stolen by Hachimura. From deep, Evans hands it from downtown. Evans has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes.
Second team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Bull with it. Just 4 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. Hachimura, no good. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
And it's Evans in the corner. Pulls it up. Gets to the corner and buries it.
Oh. Great ball movement there.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Barnes. And Bull pulls it down.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Mavericks timeout call. It's time for team.
And Utah making a change here.
For your defense crew.
Here's Williams. Now, here's Bull. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Doncic left side. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And there's the drive. And they pick up 2.
And providing the score, boy, they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by Utah.
And Barnes comes to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Bowl. A three-pointer, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Mavericks. Taken away by Williams. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Nobody near Schroeder. The Jazz again can't hit it. Here's Bailey. Rebound, Utah. Here's Bowl. Softly drops in the floater.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Out to the wing. Here's Bailey. Misses off the left iron.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Luka Doncic.
And the size Ball has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
Good on the second free throw.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Pass to Doncic. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, they needed those points badly. A good job to get to the line, but it doesn't mean anything if you can't convert.
And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
And he sinks the second. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Outside, George. That shot, no good. Here's Bailey. The shot's good. Bailey's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Pass to Markkanen. Inside. And stolen by Williams.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Jazz.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Bol.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
The Jazz making a switch here. 54 seconds left in the game. Here's Gonzalez. Dallas, no good that time either.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Healy Kina looking it over. The Mavericks pull it in. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gonzalez. It's Clark with the rebound.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
And that one falls for Clark.
Brandon Clark taking 2.
And so Clark nails both of them. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's
Y te pago la uña, ley solita.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV. In the next couple of weeks, we will be hosting our second annual virtual rap party.
And we're inviting community members back on the show. We're checking in on how they've been enjoying 2K24, and let's be honest, we're giving them another opportunity to beat Team 2K TV.
Seems I have to deal with another opportunity. Guess what, Coach? This time, we're going to be ready for the win. We're out there. We're out there grinding, Alexis.
We will see. Being the coach of Team 2K TV, I would like nothing more. So we've had a rigorous practice schedule, and we recorded one. So take a look and enjoy.